Hello, happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to Cafe de Paris. Thank you for stopping in to dine with your girl, Lady Mocha. Want to give a shout out to all of my followers. Some of y'all been rocking with your girl from day one. Some of you are just coming on board. Doesn't matter how long you've been with me. Doesn't matter if you just started joining me. I want to thank all of you. You have been doing just what I asked you to do. You've been liking, you've been subscribing, you've been donating, and you've been sharing. So for all of that, big ups to all of you guys. I really appreciate all of you. A lot of y'all been reaching out to me, emailing me. I know I've been slow with the emails. Keep in mind, I'm in process of currently earning my second master's degree. So my time has been a little bit limited. I finally get a week break. So being that the quarter has just ended, so I'm going to try to catch up on as many emails as possible. Okay, so just let you know, your girl ain't forgot about you. I'm not sleeping on you at all. Just been pretty busy. So again, I want to thank you guys for dining in with me. Secondly, I want to give also want to let everybody know, for those of you who have missed it, me and my mom did a second tag team called Old School Side Chicks versus New School Side Chicks. We had a blast. We had fun. We had our little wine. We had our little buzz on, but we still had a good time. We enjoyed it. Like I tell the majority of you who haven't already witnessed me and her do a video together, you think I'm a beast. My mom is the ultimate beast. My mom is one of those ladies. She's going to keep it real. She don't mind sharing her trials, sharing her struggles. She's not embarrassed to admit about the things that she has gone through and issues she has dealt with, because she knows she's in a better place and she has learned and she has grown from it. And basically her trials and her struggles is what has bettered me as a woman, you know, because a lot of times we don't have to go through the struggle if our parents already been through it, because they're able to put you on and let you know you don't have to go through this. I done traveled that road, you know. So I thank my mom, love her dearly. So for y'all who didn't get a chance to view it, check it out. You know, me and my mom, we keep it real. We're gonna keep it 100. That's how we operate, even if it means getting some shade thrown at us, getting some ignorant folks coming out their mouth all crazy. It's all good, you know what I'm saying? So when you get a chance, check it out. With no further ado, a lot of y'all been hit me up with the emails wanting me to discuss the Section 8, the Section 8, that's Section 8 housings that's coming to a close. Y'all wanted me to discuss the welfare and the food stamps, and trust and believe, I got y'all. It's so much that has to be covered with that topic. I'm actually going to be doing damn near a 3 or 4 part series, because I'm going to break down all the elements. I'm going to break down the history of welfare, where it started in the first place, all the way up until how welfare has expanded all the way up into you know, to where basically to where it is now. So I'm going to be discussing all of that. Okay, so I got the emails. Trust and believe, I heard you. I'm going to be covering that topic. It's just going to take me I probably should be able to cover it probably by next month, because I'm going to do a lot of research on this, and I know it's going to be a lot that's going to need to be covered. So trust and believe, I got y'all. You're going to be getting a video from me real soon discussing welfare and how it has pimped low income recipients and low common denominators. So be on the lookout for that. On today's topic, I really needed to discuss this because it is becoming a Hollywood trend. And it's not even a Hollywood trend, because people I know that's nowhere near in the damn Hollywood world are doing it. Coffee I'm drinking today is called Green Mountain. Dark Magic roasted coffee. It is really good. If you don't like your coffee too light and too half watery down, Green Mountain Dark Magic is really, really, really good. So definitely try that if you like your coffee kind of strong. It's definitely strong, but it has a smooth taste at the same time. But anyway, I just thought I needed to share that with y'all at Cafe de Paris. So with no further ado, I know I'm starting to notice, again, this is becoming a trend, not only in Hollywood, but like I said, it's becoming a trend even for those on the average scale. It is a lot of women that I am starting to notice that are having babies out of trying to keep their marriages intact. Basically, it's a lot of women out here who already know their marriage is on shaky ground, already know there's issues within their household, trust issues, not being able to be on the same accord. There's all kind of issues in their marriages and their relationships, and instead of the woman and the man seeking professional spiritual guidance from a pastor or a spiritual leader, or possibly going to a counselor to seeking professional marital advice, a lot of them are not resorting to that anymore. The majority are resorting to what? Having children to compensate for the shortcomings in their marriages. It's a lot of women out there who still believe that children, having kids, getting pregnant is the only resort to saving their marriage, to saving their relationship. They would rather jump in the bed, sweat it in and out, get pregnant, and figure that that's going to solve whatever issues she has with that man in her life, instead of her realizing, you know what, if I really want me and my husband to have a healthy relationship, or if I want us to really grow to the next level, we need to seek professional help, not have children. And you can always tell when a woman is facing a troubled phase of her marriage. She automatically starts getting pregnant. All of a sudden, she's getting twins, or she's having kids back to back. I mean, all of a sudden, and it's becoming a trend. Women are having babies to try to preserve these marriages, and not understanding that having children just complicates things. If you and that person are not on the same accord, if y'all don't have the same mutual understanding, bringing more children in this world and into your marriage is not going to change the issue at hand. All it's doing is adding more problems on top of the problems y'all have not even solved yet. It's a lot of women that are getting desperate, that so badly want their marriages to work, or so insecure, so afraid that that man is going to walk out and leave, because either he has verbalized it more than one time and threatened her and told her, I'm not happy, I can't really see myself being with you for a long time. So she panics and she becomes fearful, and at the same time she's desperate. She wants to do anything she can to try to keep her marriage, so she will get pregnant, thinking that getting pregnant is going to make this man stay and be with her, and not realizing that if anything, it's going to make him resent her even more. And if anything, now you have another human being that you done brought into this mess that should have been solved before you even conceived with this child. It's a lot of women that are doing this. They are intentionally getting pregnant, knowing their marriage is not stable, knowing they're not in a good place with their companions, but they're so desperate to save the marriage. They feel like having a child is the answer. Okay, what women have to realize is, and I can't say all of you are doing this, but I'm starting to notice that this is becoming a trend. Okay, some of y'all have, some women have been so self-absorbed, you know, with their careers and with their money and with their independence, that they kind of leave their companions, the husbands or their fiancés or boyfriends, hanging by the wayside, thinking that, okay, he's not going anywhere. I got him wrapped around my finger. I got him jumping in my every beck and call. He's not going anywhere. And before she knows it, she wakes up and realizes one day he's on the urge of leaving, or either he has already left. So now she's coming to a point where she's thinking, you know what, I have to do something to try to make this work. I have to do something to try to get this man to stay with me. I don't want this man to give up on me. I don't want this man to let go of our relationship. So what she does is she gets pregnant. She gets pregnant thinking that once the baby gets here, things will change. You know, he'll see that, okay, we have a child now, so there's more at stake for us to lose. Or he'll fall in love with the concept of being a father, that it'll straighten him out, that it'll make him man up, it'll make him be the man, boyfriend, or the companion that I need him to be. And she does all of that to find out that when that child gets here, she still having the same problems that she has had with them before. And that is really disturbing to me, that women have gotten to this desperate point where they are willing to bring innocent human beings in this world, and knowing their relationship ain't straight, it's not stable, there's no real foundation that child is being brought into this world on. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's too many women that are pulling this stunt because they're getting desperate. We're seeing it all the time in Hollywood, okay? You know, women feeling like their marriage is hitting the end of the crossroads. You know, they're getting pregnant, they're conceiving these twins, triplets, all of these children that still yet end up single mothers. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not understanding. There was issues before you conceived this child. Having this child was not going to fix the issues that you and your mate had. You know, what a lot of people don't understand, that the way relationship works, it starts from you and that individual. That's where it starts from. It takes that man and it takes that woman to love each other enough, to treasure each other enough, to do whatever it takes to make that relationship work. If that means going to church more, getting professional marital counseling, getting advice from married people in your family, they're willing to fight whatever battles it takes to overcome whatever struggles their marriages are going through. Okay, anybody can get in a relationship, anybody can get married, but staying married is a horse of a whole nother totally different color. It takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of progress, and the problem is you have too many grown folks that are not taking relationships seriously. They're too busy playing house instead of being a real companion, a soulmate, a wife, a husband to their partner. A lot of them don't know how to do that. A lot is too, and the reason for that is too many people that's getting together based on artificial agendas. In other words, people are hooking up just to be hooking up. It got nothing to do with love. Some people are hooking up because they don't want to pay the bills by themselves. They don't want to struggle by themselves. Or it's an ex that they really didn't get over, and they just hooking up with this person to try to make the person who they really want jealous. You know, it's all kind of, agendas as to why people are together, and they wonder why they have so many problems, and they wonder why the relationship is not growing, and the both of them are not prospering together, because y'all did not come together for the right reasons. And that's why we have so many problems. You have some women who intentionally got pregnant, you know, hoping that if I get pregnant, if I have his son, if I have his daughter, you know, I'll be able, that's my way of keeping him in debt to me, keeping him tied into me, to only find out, yeah, y'all got this child together, but there's still no real connection. There's no real communication. There's no real understanding. There's no real none of that. It's too many people that are getting desperate and trying to earn a relationship in a microwave type of way. You know what I'm saying? People is not taking their time no more. People is getting desperate, especially women. And I fought women more than I fight men for this. Women, y'all are becoming so desperate. Y'all are doing anything to try to live that American dream. Y'all are picking up these men who y'all don't know that well, moving them in your home. You only met dude at the gas station. You only met dude at Carrie Hilliers when you was getting you a shrimp or hush puppy plate. Y'all are moving these men in y'all lives so quick. Y'all are not taking y'all time. Then it's bad enough. Y'all moving them in y'all home. That's bad enough in itself. Then y'all getting pregnant from these men and haven't even known them for a year. Don't even know if they husband material. Don't even know if they father material. And then some of y'all are so desperate. Y'all know he's not even taking care of the children he already has. But you feel like with you, it's going to be different. You only find out when that child gets here, you're going through the same exact stuff that all his other baby mamas are going through. It's too many women having children out of desperation, and it's not fair to the child. Even if you is getting a large percentage of child support once a month, we all know, ladies, money is not the answer to everything. When a child gets sick, that check doesn't matter. When a child has medical issues or life-threatening issues that may cause a need for surgery and things of that nature, you're not thinking about a check. You know what you're thinking about? You're thinking about, I wish my child's father was here going through this with me. If that child, God forbid, get himself in a bad situation where he has to go to juvenile for killing somebody or shooting somebody or burglarizing somebody's house, you're not thinking about that check. You're thinking about, I wish my child's father was here to go through this with me. If that child ends up pregnant and now you got to readjust your life because you got to be a grandmother, you're not thinking about that check. You're thinking about, if only that child's father was with me, I wouldn't have to go through this by myself. People are not realizing that if you conceive children in this world and your relationship is not solid and your relationship is not stable, you are automatically cheating that child before that child even gets here. That child is being cheated. Okay, because I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not knocking those who are single parents. Whether you're a single mother, you're a single father, you should know it is not easy raising children by yourself. And I'm not saying that children are less likely to be successful, because you have some children that are very successful and have had single mothers, have had single fathers, and there's been some children who have had both parents, and being that the relationship was so toxic and so much abuse, you know, both parents in the home ain't always necessarily good either. But it's an exception to everything. But these days, children need the majority of both of their parents in their household. Not only they need both parents, they need both parents to be stable, to have a loving and healthy relationship. Not perfect, healthy. There's a difference between the two. Healthy meaning, even if you fight, even if you argue, that child may witness mom and daddy arguing, fighting. And I'm not saying fighting but beating each other up and putting each other in the hospital. That's a whole other level. But that child witnesses you and your wife, or you and your husband disagreeing, arguing. At the same token, they may witness that, but they also see two individuals that love each other, that are also willing to overcome whatever issues they have. They'll see you make up just as much as they see you fight and argue, so they can learn, okay, it's okay to argue, it's okay to have disagreements, but you can also work it out. And that's the benefit of having both parents in the households, those who have healthy relationships. Okay, I'm not just saying have two people in the house just to be having them there. I'm talking about a loving couple who has genuine respect and trust for one another. That's the kind of example you want to set for your children who are in your household. These days, these children need both. They need a mother and they need a father. Okay, but some of y'all women are pulling pregnancy as a last minute resort, as a desperate attempt to try to keep this man in your life. You are so afraid that if you don't find a way to entrap him, which is by having a child, that he has the advantage to leave or walk out on you. Keep in mind that even with a child, he still has the advantage to leave and walk out on you. People don't always see the light just because they have a child. In some instances they do, but most of the time they don't. And especially if they already have a bunch of other children, and if they're not there for their other kids, you should know you definitely not going to stand a chance, even if you decide to have a child from him. So again, I strongly feel that women need to be very careful. You need to really reason and think it all the way through before you decide to have a child to try to keep this man. Okay, because you may still be stuck with the burden of raising this child by yourself. Babies do not keep a marriage together. It does not keep a couple together. Okay, what people are not understanding is, if you and that man are solid and y'all love one another, the child will enhance that love. Okay, that's the way it's supposed to be done. That man loves that woman loves that man, so that way, if a child is produced between that man and that woman, that child would get the best of both worlds, because they was brought in this world the right way. They was brought into and conceived in this world through love, through trust, through respect. That's how that child benefits. That child doesn't benefit if y'all on bad terms, y'all don't get along, you don't trust him, he don't trust you, but you so desperately want to keep your relationship, you intentionally get pregnant, hoping that once this child gets here, he'll wake up and see the light. No, what you're doing is you're bringing another individual in this world that's going to become the victim to y'all messed up circumstances. It is not fair for children to be brought here as a desperate attempt, ladies. It's too many of y'all that are doing this, okay? And some of you men, I can't say all the ladies, because some of you men, some of y'all so badly want to keep your woman or want to keep your relationship. A lot of y'all don't do it, but some of y'all do. Y'all will intentionally knock her up every year, give her all of these children, because you know the more children she has, the more you devalue her, to the point to where she cannot just go out there and get another relationship. Ain't no man gonna walk into her life and she has excuse me, 5-6 children from you. You know that. You have a lot of men who love for these women to be barefoot and pregnant. They want these women to keep having kids, because it feels like the more kids that she has from him, the more control, he'll be able to gain over her life, because he knows with all of these children that he keeps producing inside of her, the chances of her getting ahead, unless she's one of them women that's really well off like Janet Jackson or really got a good career, the average woman, he already knows he's keeping her hostage. So you have a lot of women who are blind to the game and think that, oh, my husband loves when I keep having children. Yeah, that's just another strategy to keep you trapped, to prevent you from being able to make significant moves without him. You have some men that do that. You have some men that don't mind the women they are with, whether if it's their wife or their girlfriends or whatever. They want to give them all the children in the world, because they feel like the more kids she has from me, the more she's going to depend on me, the more she needs me, and the less chances I got to worry about her walking out on me. But at the same time, that gives him room to do whatever the hell he wants to do, because you're the one home with the 6-7 children. He get tired, he get frustrated, he get aggravated with hearing kids hollering, screaming all the time of goddamn night. He got the room to just take off and leave 11, 12 o'clock at night while you there with the kids. You have all kind of people that are having children for all the wrong reasons. It's a way to gain control, or it's a way to try to keep that person trapped. Okay, so you got to be careful when, men, if you meet a lady where all she wants to do is just have children, you have to be careful with that, because some women have children to intentionally burden you, just as a means to trap you. So they feel like the more children they put on you, the less likely you're going to leave, because most women know men don't want to pay child support and don't want other men raising their children. So it's all kind of schemes, it's all kind of traps. People need to look in between the lines. Don't get excited because a person wants you to have all their children, or because a woman wants to have all your kids. It's a reason behind it. You got to always look deep into things. Some people are so manipulative and conniving. They want to find a way to keep you trapped, to keep you bogged down. So just be wise. Use wisdom. Think hard think when you in a relationship with somebody. Can I see myself having all my kids, being with this person for the rest of my life? You really need to think very thoroughly before you just decide to give this man that all of your children, or to let this woman have all of your children. Some women want to keep having children as a way to not work. Okay, some women feel like as long as I have all his kids, he can't expect me to work. He can't expect me to go out there and hustle and grind and help him take care of the bills. It's all kind of things behind the scenes, y'all. I'm telling you, you got to look deep before you leap. People got some tricks out there for your ass. You know what I'm saying? And tricks ain't just for kids now. Tricks are for some grown, ignorant folks as well, y'all. But it is Friday, y'all. I am gonna go to the mall. I got to get me a little outfit for a little comedy show me and my husband supposed to be going to this weekend. So on that note, I thank all of y'all for tuning in to Cafe de Paris. Remember, keep liking, subscribing, and sharing, and give me your intake on this. What do y'all feel about women who are having these pregnancies all of a suddenly because they feel like their relationship is troubled or their marriage is troubled? Tell me what y'all think about this. I really want to hear y'all opinion. Do y'all know some people who have done this? Hell, have you done it? Okay? I mean, share it with me. I really would like to know. I want to get your perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? So, it is your girl, Lady Mocha. Thank you for dining in with Cafe de Paris. And y'all have a wonderful weekend. Love you guys. Take care.